to you. Yeah. I'm addicted to you. You're my addiction. I'm addicted to you. You got one. I'm addicted to you.
Hey besties, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm so happy you clicked on today's video because we are gonna be getting into something creepy. So grab your snacks, get cozy, and maybe leave a light on because today we're gonna be talking about Ouija board stories. Now before we get into these stories, I want to give a little background for anyone who might not know what a Ouija board is. So basically an Ouija board is a board with letters, numbers, and words like yes, no, and goodbye. People place their fingers on this little piece called the planchette and ask questions, usually trying to communicate with spirits or something paranormal. Some people believe it's literally just a game and the movements come from our own subconscious without even realizing it. But other people, yeah, they believe you might be talking to something you fully don't understand. And honestly, I'm not here to tell y'all what to believe, but I will say after hearing some of these stories, I'll be lying if I said I wasn't a little creeped out. So if you like late night spooky vibes, just make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're definitely getting into more spooky content. Alright, let's get into it. So picture this. Three friends, Mia, Kayla, and Bree, are staying at Bree's grandmother's old house for a birthday sleepover. And this house already had creepy vibes to it. Old wooden floors, family portraits everywhere, and a basement nobody really used. Around midnight, they got bored, and that's when Bree remembered something. Her grandmother had an old Ouija board downstairs. At first, everyone laughed, but curiosity won. They grabbed flashlights and headed down. The board was sitting in a dusty box. Apparently, nobody touched it in years. They set it up. At first, nothing. Then Mia joked, "If someone's actually here, move it." And slowly the planchette moved. Nobody admitted to touching it. It spelled YES. The girls froze, then asked for a name. Eli. Nobody knew what Eli. Then Mia asked, "What do you want?" The board moved faster. YOU. Everybody yanked their hands away. And right then, a loud slam echoed upstairs. They ran, but when they got upstairs, the back door was wide open. Later, Bree's grandmother revealed something disturbing. Years earlier, Bree's uncle used that same board and his nickname, Eli. Needless to say, they never played that game again. Okay, besties, because why is it always an old basement? And why are people always asking follow-up questions? Like after the first movement, I'm already done. I don't even think I would be in that situation in the first place. But somehow the next story is worse. Two cousins, Alyssa and Jordan, decided to try an Ouija board during a storm. Classic bad idea. They lit candles and sat in Jordan's bedroom. At first, it felt fake. Then suddenly, the board answered. It claimed to be a little girl. They kept talking for almost 30 minutes. The so called girl said she used to live in a house nearby. And honestly, the conversation felt weirdly normal until Jordan asked, "How did you die?" The room went quiet. Then the board spelled HERE. Both girls got nervous, and instead of stopping, they kept asking questions. Eventually, lightning hit nearby and scared them so bad they shut everything down. Or at least they thought they did, because neither of them remember saying goodbye. And that night, Jordan woke up at 3 a.m. Her bedroom door was open, and she swore she saw someone standing in the hallway, small, still, just watching. The figure disappeared. And for weeks after, cabinet doors opened, footsteps echoed upstairs, and Jordan says she constantly heard knocking. 3 slow knocks. They never touched the board again. I know people debate Ouija boards, but forgetting to say goodbye just stresses me out because that's like one of the only 2 rules. Don't forget to say goodbye and don't play by yourself. And how can you forget to say goodbye every time? Anyways, story 3 might actually be my favorite. A group of college friends bought an Ouija board as a joke. They were staying in an off campus apartment. Nothing creepy has ever happened there. One night they decided to play. At first, no movement. Then suddenly the board started spelling names. Random names. Nobody recognized them. And then it landed on one, Mara. They asked who Mara was. The board answered HERE. Everyone got uncomfortable. Then one guy laughed and asked, "If you're here, prove it." And this was already a bad idea, but now you're just gonna provoke it. Anyways, a loud scratching sound came from the kitchen wall. Everybody ran to check, nothing. But when they looked closer, there was a fresh writing scratched into the paint. One word, Mara. Nobody admitted to doing it, but according to them, that name had not been there before. They ended the session immediately, and a week later, one roommate moved out. He said he kept waking up to feeling like someone was standing over his bed. See, because this is exactly why I don't mess with creepy games. Because why you thought it was okay to provoke it? And now look at you, scared. And of course, we have one more story, y'all. This one happened at a family gathering. A teenager named Sophia found the old Ouija board in her aunt's attic. And instead of throwing it away like a smart person, you already know, she took it to everyone and they started playing it. So it's Sophia, her cousin, and two of their friends. They are now sitting in the attic playing with the Ouija board. And almost immediately, the board responded. The spirit claimed to be a man named Victor. At first, Victor was calm. He answered the most random questions, and then his mood changed. The answers became shorter and weirder. Sophia asks, "Do you want something?" Now, Miss Girl, why are you asking that? Anyways, the board answered Stay. Her cousins laughed nervously and answered, "Stay where?" The answer that Victor gave them was ATTIC. Everyone got uncomfortable. Then the attic light flickered. The room suddenly felt freezing, and according to Sophia, the planchette started moving before anyone even touched it. It spelled out one final message: "Don't leave me." At that exact moment, something crashed behind them. An old mirror had fallen over. Nobody waited around. They ran downstairs. And when Sophia looked back towards the attic stairs, she swore she saw someone standing at the top, watching. The board disappeared days later, and nobody in the family admitted to moving it. Okay, hold on. I think I might have lied. I think I like the fourth story better than the third one. Which I think. Okay, besties, I need to know your thoughts because these stories were creepy. Do you think Ouija boards are actually paranormal? Or do you think there's always some logical explanation? If you enjoyed tonight's spooky story and want more paranormal videos, scary TikToks, and creepy deep dives, and horror content, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and join the Bestie family. I mean, I don't know what we're really calling ourselves yet, but we're gonna figure it out sooner or later. And comment down below, would you ever use an Ouija board? Or have you ever used an Ouija board? I want to hear y'all stories. And before we go, if you have a creepy story of your own, paranormal, glitch in the matrix, anything spooky, email me. I will be putting my email in the description below. I love hearing your stories, and I will definitely make a video on all y'all stories. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I tell y'all a creepy story. And I'll see you in the next creepy video. Bye, besties.
Bye.